How is everybody doing today? You got Mike in the house. You got Pill in the house.
Yes,
Today
sir.
we finna talk sports in the city, our city, Little
Mm-hmm.
Rock. Before we get started though, Pill man, which shoes would you pick, man? Being from the South Side, the K Swiss or British Nikes? You can't say the short.
Yeah.
You can't wear them British Nikes in the South Side. I know you ain't
Nah,
wearing them in the South Side.
you couldn't wear it like that. You really couldn't even. Couldn't even wear K Swiss like that.
Nah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't wear them either.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, only girls can get away with the case with
Uh-oh.
outside.
Hope it's kind of
Yeah.
messing up, but
Huh?
I think it was kind of. Oh, it's better now. But yeah, you definitely couldn't wear no British Nikes, man.
You couldn't wear them now.
Boy, you get depressed.
Boy, get pressed for real, man. Where you from, homie?
uh,
What you doing over here with them on?
yeah, even the red ones you couldn't even get away with
Mm-mm.
them. Hey,
Mm-mm.
what's that you got on your feet?
Boy,
Yeah.
they don't beat you up out of them, man.
Like, but you can wear it. You could have got a pass with the K Swiss a little bit, you know.
Yeah, because you don't have the words on there.
Yeah,
Yeah, so you can get away with them.
yeah, the little
Yeah.
stripes. But if it really came down to, hey man, what you got with K Swiss? What's the
Like, yeah.
definition of them right there?
Boy,
Whoa, man,
for
they
real.
just
Hey.
what somebody said.
The truth. You can't handle the truth.
What
Yeah,
somebody
man.
say? What somebody say is the poor man swag. That's why I holler when I say
Oh yeah, poor man swag, poor man fresh.
that.
Yeah, but yeah, guys, we finna talk about sports in the city, man. So, man, hit us in the comments. Let us know what you think. Finna get right into it. The question is: are we seeing the best wave of football players in Little Rock so far that we've seen with our own two eyes in our generation, or their generation, I guess?
Yeah, yeah.
You think it's the best wave?
It's the best wave I done seen in probably 20 years. Just
What's the best wave you seen? What do you think? The best wave you seen?
around that '02 to '04 era. That
Mm,
'04 era was nice. It was
mm,
nice. It was nice.
mm.
I want to say it was '04. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was probably the best. But these new ones they got, yeah, they different. They different.
yeah.
All of them, literally all of them, probably like 6 feet and up. They
Mm.
looking like grown men already. You know what
Boy,
I'm saying?
yeah,
And they're showing that they serious about it because it ain't just fat. Them boy working out.
yeah. Um, I'm wondering, is the competition spread out, or is everybody going to the main schools or whatever? I know it seemed like back then
Yeah,
when I don't want to sound like an old man, like get off my lawn, but
yeah.
it seemed like different people went to different schools. Like Dedrick went to
Mhm.
Central. These dude man went to was PH a high school?
No, that was junior
A
high.
junior high? What was
Yeah.
the other high school they used to go to that was on that side? Hall or that was another
Uh,
one?
I
Pulaski
said
Academy, some stuff like that.
yeah.
No, I
PA
think it was
was
more like Hall and
no. They
um,
had the little rivalry, but it wasn't no
yeah,
competition with that part. But
yeah. It seemed like
but
everybody was kind of spread out though. When everybody wasn't going to the same school,
yeah.
which I'm not knocking that either. I think that's still cool because then you just get everybody in that same thing, and you got to be able to coach that talent too. I think that's the thing people don't
Mm-hmm.
realize too. You can get all the talent in the world, but you still got to be able to coach it.
Yeah.
Cause I think one thing I think with McClellan, from what I was hearing, like they just ran the ball now. They really didn't have like a balanced offense. I guess they just ran the
Mm-hmm.
ball a lot. And now they're almost running spread now, ain't they?
Yeah.
At
Yeah.
Parkview, are they running like almost a spread
And
offense?
that boy running, them boys running some real
Southwest and
big.
Southwest High School.
I ain't
Man,
got a
shout out to
chance to
Ty
check it.
Forte, man. Shout out to
Yeah,
Ty Forte, man. He be repping Southwest, man. Shout out to
yeah.
Ty Forte, man. He out there repping Southwest, man. Win, lose, or draw, he representing, man. Shout out to dude, man. I think his son played quarterback for him too.
Mm,
Shout out to him, man. I think it was Parkview won the championship, man.
yeah.
This year. Shout out to them, man.
Yeah.
What, second straight year?
No, they three-peated.
Three-peated. Wow.
Yeah, they three-peated, and
Wow.
I think Brian won theirs. Uh, they won their division.
Man, Brian, that ain't in Little Rock though, man.
But it's still like the talent that people, a lot of people that was from Little Rock end up moving to Bryan. So
That's true. That's
yeah,
true.
so it was.
I'm wondering, are they gonna end up moving back? The taxes for to go up out there. They just steady building out there. Everything's going up, man.
I don't think they moving back.
You don't think they moving back?
Now the lieutenant they had, I think it was Brian, old coach. I think that he had them like the ninth grade year.
Mm.
So yeah.
Okay.
And they just won. Shout out to the coach at Brian, man. First black coach out there.
And Brian?
Hmm
Wow.
I want to say the first black coach out there, and he won.
Yeah.
And
Well, I thought you were gonna say Bauxite at first. I was gonna be like, whoa, that would have been big, man. Bauxite, yeah, right. But yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man. That's what's up, man. They got a black coach in Brian,
Yeah, I know a few.
It's kind of sad that you still saying that, the first black coach and stuff. It's kind of
Yeah.
crazy, but that's the world we live in.
Yeah, 'cause, man, it wasn't that many people out there like that.
Yeah, man.
It just wasn't. It just wasn't. It was
So
unheard
they want
of.
that major league. Get that major league.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Hey, it's going in and out on the fix.
Is it? Oh, I know what it is. Let me go change it. I'm glad you said that. Let me go turn that off, actually. Bang. All right.
Yeah.
Let me hit it again.
Yeah.
That's better?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. But yeah, man, I know you was talking about Central.
Central,
What was their record this year?
I think it was trash.
Nah.
But that sophomore team, they gonna be juniors next year. I think they gonna do something.
You
I
think
think they
so?
gonna do something. Yeah.
Everybody always keeps saying Central gonna do something, but it's like, they never really get there,
Yeah. Yeah.
They I don't they tore my high school down, so I don't too much care about neither one of them, to be honest with you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm thinking you tore McClellan down, Central older than McClellan, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, the school's so old, they trying to remodel the school. They got so many auxiliary trailers in Central, man. They got more trailers out there.
Yeah. Hey, they budget is they budget is nice. You know what I'm saying?
I doubt it. I think the school as a whole, their budget's shrinking, bro.
Uh-uh.
The overall budget for the school district, yes.
For the
'Cause
school district,
you know they talking about closing down Carver on the East End.
Yeah.
And
I wouldn't
moving
be
them over
surprised.
to Booker T. Washington, the South Side. Booker T. Washington.
Yeah, that's gonna be the only school.
What's that?
Booker.
No, Booker's already closed down. No,
Not Booker. What's the other one? Washington.
yeah.
Washington
Over there
gonna be
by,
like the only school over
on the South Side.
South. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
you're right. Yeah.
They can't close man. They can't close man.
Man, it's a junior high school though, ain't it?
Yeah, but they I'm just saying they can't close. That's like one of the you either gonna go to Washington or Maine.
Man, if they keep shrinking the budget, man, you're going to be seeing more schools. Because a lot of people move to Bryan. They moving out the city, and a lot of kids are leaving with them, man. So,
That's like a historic site too.
hey, man, when that money get low, man, it sound good.
Just
And with our next question, will the school districts downsizing affect sports?
Nah,
You don't think so?
not sports. It'll affect the academics and stuff. Cause you'll have like 40 kids in one class. And,
Man,
that's a lot.
man,
That's
tough.
a lot. And them classes not that big. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think it'll affect sports too, because, like I said, you'll have a higher concentration of talent instead of it being spread out and you got balanced competition. They'll be all going to like one school, you know what I'm saying?
That's elementary, junior high is about. I ain't seen too many
What's that?
closing of junior highs yet anyway. But like,
Um, no, you're
yeah,
right.
yeah,
A lot of them they doing K through 8 though.
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
I know
yeah.
the Lacey over by mine is K through 8, I think. And I know Mapleville still open. Mapleville Junior High still open.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
See, like it said, what they closed like 3 or 4 different schools, or they kind of switched it over.
Baseline, I think they moved them to Lacey.
Mm-hmm.
Cloverdale, they moved them to Lacey.
Uh,
And
what's it? What's the other one? Gasper? Not Gasper. Is it Gasper?
no, that's the early childhood.
Yeah, that's the one
Yeah.
in the curve, ain't it?
Yep,
Yeah.
early
So
childhood. Yeah, it's the early
they used to be.
childhood.
They used to be a real elementary school too.
Yep. Hmm.
So.
I think we seeing the effects of a lot of people that move out. You don't really see it in the beginning, but
Mm-hmm.
a couple years like into it, you start seeing the effects of it. Everybody moving to Bryan, Benton,
Yeah.
out that way, and now you seeing them taking advantage of that and making their infrastructure bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Like I say, man, being in Southwest, man, I'm starting to see a lot of little places that was struggling to survive, really ain't surviving like they was. Like I
Mm-hmm.
say, Geno's closed early, bro. The gas station closed. They probably closed now.
Yeah.
At like 9 to 10. You know they used to jump all night.
Ooh, all
But yeah,
night.
they closed. They
Yeah.
closed, man. Yeah, they closed early, man. You know what I'm saying?
That is crazy.
Man, people ain't spending money like they used to, man. I mean, just kind of how the game go.
They spending it. They just not spending it.
No, I'm
About
saying what I'm
me.
saying is they're spending enough to survive, but you don't have that extra though. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
Um,
I think they
of
just
course, you're
spending
gonna get
that.
gas, food, and clothes and stuff like that. But when you start getting outside of that, you ain't really got a whole lot left. You know, the average person. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. But
And it seems like it's more homeless people, man, just popping up more than you know what I'm
man,
saying? It's crazy, man.
man, that is, and I think they make more than people that really go to work,
You
man.
think so?
Man, come on now.
You think so?
mm,
What?
man,
I guess if you make what $5 a day, how much money you think you gotta make a day? You think they're making 150 a day? Just standing
easy,
out there on the curb?
easy,
Man.
man. They like clocks. They got a work shift around here,
You think
man.
they sharing it with each other?
Man, some are, some ain't. You know what I'm
They
saying?
sharing it with each other.
It just depends on where you at. It just
Man.
depends on where you at, man.
Man, we was looking at it on Google Maps. You know, it's a camp over there by university over there by the creek across from that golf.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they be all up in there because you can't really see back up in there. So
Yeah.
they got like crazy camp back up in there, man. Just
Mm-hmm.
trashing it out, man. It's crazy. Whoever own that land gonna be mad, boy. They killing the value of that land, boy.
Man, right over there by off Confederate, man. They got full real deal camps over there.
Confederate.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I was going
Yeah.
to down to Sweet Home the other day. Excuse me. I was going to
Mm-hmm.
Sweet Home the other day, man, and seen that right there by the train tracks and on down. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
building camps up in there.
So real deal.
Thing is, if they don't make no noise, won't nobody bother them. It's when you start burning up stuff,
Mm-hmm.
you start overly trashing stuff, don't clean up, then they gonna
Mm-hmm.
start messing. They gonna move you up out of there, man.
Yeah, as you can tell, they moving. They slick moving.
Yeah, man.
They slick
Young
moving.
kids, go to school, man. Go to
Man.
apprenticeship. I gotta say, go to school, man. Find a way to educate yourself, man. Increase your value, man. Don't be out
Yeah.
here playing.
Why it's free and you know you might not even know what you want to go to school for yet, but at least try.
At least
Try
get
for it.
the what you call it, the prerequisite class out the way, the English and stuff like that. Get all that stuff out the way.
All right.
Yeah. Because when I look back, man, I think it was when John be saying I don't admit that I be downplaying myself. I think I don't downplay myself. I just be like really grateful
Mhm.
because I think I was just in more. I think when I was younger, it's more of a laziness thing. Like you know how you got the drive, but it's only in certain areas.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I went through because I didn't take the ACT at all. I went to Pulaski Tech and I took the Compass. tests, but I still had to take remedial classes at the same time when I started going back, and that's a waste of time.
Yeah.
And then when you think about it, what I was trying to tell kids, if you go in there and take the ACT, get a good score,
Mhm.
you really can be done in 4 years.
Yeah.
Really, probably about 3. If you go to summer school, you be done about 3. But
Take it serious. Don't just go for the
yeah,
check. Just don't go for the check, man.
man, don't go for the check, man. Boy, I was telling White, man, he had some sense. You would have known that kind of information. You could take that check and put it in the
Mm.
IRA, build your own 401k for
Yeah.
real with
Yeah.
that money. You know what I'm saying?
And they don't
Yeah.
teach you that. They man,
No,
get
they
that
don't.
check and blow it, man. Give me some reels with the money.
Well,
Hey,
I did that a couple times. I think I already had the rims, yeah, but yeah, I think I was the money I was using for is like to improve the house and just do stuff like that, pay bills and stuff. But I should have invested it though. If I had hindsight, I should have invested it though.
Mhm.
Cause I was telling this young bull at on campus where I was at, it's like, man, if you use it too fast, by the time you get to the end, you'll max out on undergraduate, how much you get as an undergraduate, and then you're gonna have to pay out of pocket at that point. So it's not forever. That's what we gotta realize. It's not forever. There is a limit.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So
The only reason why I didn't go to college like this is because I was worried about the debt. You know what I'm saying? Because they say, hey, man, you can get this, but man, you look at it, be like, damn, how much am I owe? Nah.
man, I just look at it. I didn't spend so much money on stuff that I don't even got no more. I don't even know where it is. I can at least invest in my education. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So. And
Yeah.
I kind of knew what I wanted to do by the time I went back to school, the field I was in and stuff, so it kind of made sense. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
law school definitely gonna. If I go there, it's gonna be an investment for real, man. It's
Hmm.
gonna be tough, but
Like,
yeah,
like I was telling my daughter, she in cosmetology school.
yeah,
I said, man, you can get it while it's free.
yeah.
I'm talking about get it while it's free.
Mm-hmm.
Because once you get out of school, like you know how they did Metro and stuff.
Metro's still there. My wife teaches. She's still there.
No, they won't say you know how to do Metro, but she don't go to Metro. She actually
Mm.
go to the Barber College.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to tell her. Like, no, get that stuff while it's free.
Yeah.
Cause hey, if you wanna, own your own stuff, you gotta have a license first.
You ain't need to understand about business, about that
Yeah.
paperwork.
Your teacher license and all that. Like,
Yeah.
while it's free.
Yeah. While it's free,
It's free.
100%.
Like, goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Because even if you don't want to go to college, you always have some kind of backup plan.
And most people don't have a backup plan. I know.
Hmm.
And I'll say this right, as why we were talking about this. Our school offering more programs outside of sports.
Yep. Yep. They are, but the kids just not. They know, but they just don't want to do it. They know it. It's like, yeah, it's different stuff out there. Y'all just be like, man, that stuff boring, but boring is gonna get you paid.
Yeah. Yeah, I seen the dude, he said that a lot of the jobs that's boring, they do the same things over and over, those be the most high paying things to own, like McDonald's. They have a procedure on how to make the burgers and stuff.
Hmm.
And do the same thing over and over, making millions, you know what I'm saying? Billions probably, but yeah. And that's how they survive. Do the same thing over and over. No, they went up. But yeah, did you get a McRib? You eat those?
Nah,
Yeah, I don't eat that either, man. I don't eat that.
Big real.
Some people do, man. I mean, I took the kids to get a Happy Meal they had on the menu, man.
Uh,
I'm
hey, man.
good.
Man, we're not fully poor no more, man. We don't have to eat. You don't have to eat that no more.
Some people like it. Some people they got money to like it. I mean, you don't have
I
to be poor
know.
to
That's
eat.
what I'm saying. Like that's like potted meat with barbecue sauce, man. I'm good on it.
Yeah,
I'm good on
yeah.
it.
I thought you still eat potted meat.
No, I will
Yeah,
eat some spam. No, I ain't gonna front.
yeah, I can't eat that no more. I can't eat. I couldn't eat potted meat or Vienna sausage. I just couldn't, man. Just the texture, the smell, couldn't
Yeah,
do it.
I
Couldn't
ain't
do
gonna
it.
front. Boy, times get bad. Boy, I will eat a can of hyenas. I'm hungry.
Mm-mm.
I'm hungry.
Mm-mm. I eat some ramen noodles, man, before I
Yeah.
eat some hyena, man. Mm,
Oh,
mm-mm.
I would gladly fry. Well, it
It's
got to
just the
be low
smell and the
salt.
texture. That and what's the thing, my mom? Pet milk. Ah, ah. So we
Oh,
ain't got no more milk. Get that can out the cabinet. No,
I
no,
agree,
I don't
yeah.
want it. I'm good.
I will get the low sodium spam. I can't eat the regular. I get the low sodium. But,
What
yeah,
is spam?
I don't know.
Oh,
I just fry it up.
yeah,
Fry that mug up, throw some little black pepper on it. Call it
that's
a
funny.
day.
Yeah,
Potted meat in the cans.
yeah. I know. When we talking about program, I think it's like you was talking about earlier before we got on. I think a lot of schools are offering more art kind of stuff. They think they got, but it's on the other side of town too. But they got like an art school. It's on the west side of town, like on Chenal Way or something like that.
Talking about
I
the
think
real
I heard
deal
about
art.
it. Like an art school, yeah, something like
Yeah, it's
that. I
real.
don't know.
Arts go different. It go in different type of ways,
I think
but
they should have like a class if students want to learn how to be in the studio and stuff, man, and
they got it. They
teach
got
them
those.
that kind of stuff. Because a lot of times these kids don't understand, man. Even in sports, look around you. How many people do you know that's gonna be like LeBron or Jalen Hurts or something like that, man? It's
Yeah.
so hard to get to that level. That I think,
Mm-hmm.
and it's good to be optimistic and aspirational, but you got to be realistic too at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
But
You
yeah,
really got to put in that work.
yeah, and that's why that's why I really love about the coaches today. You know what I'm saying? Like even if you don't, make it to the league, you getting a free education. You know what I'm saying? If you getting a full ride, man, use that to really further your education for
Yeah,
free. For
I think
free.
one thing I want to talk about Thursday. I got to see if y'all are able to do it, but individual, how much you have to put into your individual development when you become an adult. I think a lot of times people don't realize like you can have a support system, but still as an individual, you still have to produce at the same time.
Yeah, yeah.
Without support, with or without, as an individual, you still have to produce at the same. Kind of like in the animal kingdom. If you're gonna be in a bear, you survive being a cub. You an adult bear. If you don't hunt, you don't go get it. You're not gonna eat. You don't eat.
Mhm.
You're probably not gonna live. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. And you have to remind these, like, I know this, you have to remind these kids also, hey, you're not an adult yet. Because when it's time to be an adult, it gets real.
yeah,
It gets
the clock
real.
starts.
Yeah, it gets real.
Yeah.
And everybody ain't gonna have patience with you like your parents will. And
Mm-mm.
even then, they patience wear thin.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. You gotta be respectful, man.
yeah. Cause we gonna give you the jewels, and there's gonna be other people to give you the jewels too. But
Yeah.
you gotta apply the stuff yourself. You know what I'm
Yeah. That's what I want to end up doing though, making the programs outside of school and sports. That's
saying?
like kids how to use a grill and stuff like that, and how to change. Work
Yeah.
on the car if you need to. Get it to the point where you can take it to a
Mm.
mechanic or something. Cause
Yeah.
I'm finding out as a man, you gotta know different things, not just one thing. There are like a spectrum of stuff you gotta know.
The
Car
basics.
maintenance, house maintenance, stuff to make maintenance easy.
Mhm.
Like if you get a house, I would tell a young dude, man, get you a compressor, man, in your garage, man.
Mhm.
Man, that saved me so many times, man.
And the right toolkits. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right too,
Just
kids.
can't
Yep.
get that little $20 toolkit. Now get you a real deal
If you
toolkit.
keep up with it, most time, us is we'll get it and you don't put it back in there. You just sit it. I put
It's
it back in
sold.
there later. I put it back
It's
in there
sold.
later. Be all over the garage. You know what I'm saying? What that 15 millimeter at, man? You don't know what that thing is.
Well, I know I just had this, John.
Man.
Well, it's in the shoebox up in the closet
Or
somewhere.
you working with an old cat, old bull. Hey man, give me that deal over there. What deal?
What?
Man, that deal right there in the box, man. What?
I definitely got it.
Oh
You don't know
man.
the deal right there. What? Man, I don't know what you're
Oh
talking about,
man.
Grandpa. I don't know what you're talking about, Grandpa. God.
Man, boy.
That's too funny. Yeah, keep them tools, keep the air compressor. Man, the Phillips flatheads. You got to keep all them tools.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
Extend,
socket. Deep
extend
well
them.
sockets. Yep. Deep well sockets, man.
Uh, what else? What's the other socket?
What's
Even
that?
gosh, what is it called? The for the spark plugs. The
Oh yeah,
listen,
spark plug wrench.
man, all
Yeah,
that.
they got a socket for that, like a 5/8, something like that. Yeah,
The one that extend, you know what I'm saying? That'll get real deep down in there. No
yeah.
dig. But
The flex socket where you can
it's like a extendo.
yeah, I know you
Yeah, a
talking
little
about.
bit long, yeah.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, that boy way down there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Then the last one is sports and life. Knowing that you're declining but won't admit it. We see this a lot. You know,
Mm-hmm.
old dude think he a player still. No, you declining, buddy.
It's
You
okay.
don't got it like you used to. It's okay. We
Accept
all
your fate.
decline.
Accept your fate.
You know, some people not built to play. Do you think Kyrie Irving's declining, but he won't admit it?
Nah. No, sir.
I think he is, man.
Nah, ain't no declining.
I
Nah,
think he
not.
looked like a cyborg, but he not built like a cyborg. His body is not like he don't have that LeBron kind of cyborg gene. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
I think
Kyrie,
I
yeah,
think he passed his prime years now,
yeah,
and
he
his
paid.
knees keep his knees just ain't gonna hold up too much longer. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, anyway. Like I think like LeBron was a cyborg. I don't even think Kobe was a cyborg. I think he just took care of his body, but I think he was really starting to break down more than he wanted to admit.
Now I think year 18, it was like
Like,
okay.
what's the name, man? Your cuz Scottie Pippen, dude was a cyborg, man. That dude's an alien, man. Dude,
He really played a lot of
I don't.
games, man.
Only thing that really hurt him was his back. I
And
don't think he had
wait,
no
don't you
knee injury.
start this? We ain't gonna
Did
start.
he ever have a knee injury? I don't think he ever had a knee
Nah,
injury, did he?
it wasn't never no injuries like
Just back.
that. Yeah,
And I feel it because I'm tall back. Your back do mess with you a lot when you tall. But your dude was a cyborg, though. Trying to think who else was a cyborg. Especially, I want to think about it in this era. Well, Kevin Durant kind of was till he blew his knee out in his Achilles or something like that, playing for Golden State.
that Achilles. Like I say, it's few and far in between that I can
Yeah,
really think that players um that you really saw like a LeBron.
yeah.
Um,
Because D Wade was, but he fell on the floor a lot. He was crashing on the floor a lot. So they kind of declined him probably faster than where he wanted to go. He tried it though. He extended it long as he could though. He really
what's
did.
what's on the cool? On the cool, even though people don't want to admit it, but that boy Westbrook, he
Oh,
had a
Westbrook
nice
is
run.
cyborg. Yeah, Westbrook is
Yeah, he
definitely
had
a
a nice
cyborg.
little,
Yeah,
nice
dude, a
little,
cyborg for real.
nice run without just no major injuries like that.
Yeah, think he just mentally just on some
Man,
other
that was
stuff.
crazy,
He a
man.
cyborg though. Man, that boy crazy, man.
He west out. He all the way west. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Put him on some music, he gonna get right back to it. Hey, I'm ready now, coach. But
Vernon Maxwell was a cyborg.
yeah, over.
Dude was a cyborg. Yeah,
But
definitely was a cyborg.
yeah, this the
I'll
difference
tell
in
you who a
players.
cyborg. I ain't seen him around, but Cedric Cos was a cyborg, man.
And on the cool,
He came out with a six pack. He was born with a six pack.
man, bro.
That
I
dude was
remember,
a cyborg, man.
I remember Kyle when we was younger. So
Yeah,
I was like, man, dude different.
yeah,
Dude, I'm talking about the full from when barely he used to play basketball too. He wasn't that great at basketball, but he used to play a
yeah.
little bit. But
Man,
football was certain.
shout out to Keith Jr. Man. He still like he can play D tackle right now. I seen dude not too long ago. It's a couple
Yeah,
months ago, probably early this year.
dude.
Seen him in Bank of America, man. He still look good, man.
Yeah.
Man, still like he can play D tackle right now.
Oh
You know what I'm
shit.
saying?
Oh, I ain't say bro
Uh,
in a minute.
yeah.
Mhm. But it's like I said, that young boy, what's his name, son? He is gonna be different.
Who?
Uh, Bledsoe son.
Hmm?
Uh, his son named Dallas. Dallas Bledsoe. He played for Central, man. Dude,
Mm.
he gonna be special.
Mm.
I,
I think what's the name son gonna be nice too, man. Josh Hayes.
mm-hmm.
They brought him up north now. The coach and he
Man,
took his son with him. He probably gonna be
man.
balling up there too. He
I was
might be
like,
on the hill.
if only he knew who his dad was. I said, boy, man. Cause I played ball with Josh at Henderson.
Oh, okay.
And oh yeah, Josh was different. Jumper wet,
Yeah.
wet. That
Yeah.
played with a lot of great players, man. I ain't played against them, but
Joe
yeah,
Johnson, man. Shout out to Joe, man. He was a cyborg
yeah,
too. He didn't really get that many injuries in.
yeah, you right. Joe
Nah, he
don't
was
get
a
enough. He
cyborg
don't get
too.
enough credit, man. Joe don't get enough credit.
Nah, he get no credit. Man, that dude was crazy, man. Like people don't realize like to be that good at 6'8" is crazy. It's really
Mhm.
unreal. Cause most dudes at 6'8" like they're really not that coordinated like that.
Oh yeah,
They really not.
man. And I don't think Joe ever had no injuries either like that.
What's
I
his
don't
name
think.
was a cyborg. He was shout out to my dude Roman Brown.
Oh
Dude was buff in high
yeah.
school, man. He was ripped up in high school, man. Having to hold this dude. Hey man, stop putting your shoulder in my chest, man. That
Yeah,
hurt, man.
yeah.
Yeah,
Those are those players that was before their time. You know
yeah,
what I mean? They before their time,
yeah,
and it was a different time back then.
yeah,
You couldn't put them out here now. You couldn't. It
yeah.
would be a disadvantage, man. Something serious. Like kids gotta kids gotta know that, man. Like when us when us old heads be talking, like, no, we trying to get y'all motivation. Like, no, y'all got it. Y'all in the best time right now.
Man,
It's the
boy, for real.
best time.
Man, you can promote yourself. You don't even need a
Man,
marketing team. You can promote yourself, man. You know what I'm saying?
man.
And you don't even have to, like I said, yeah, man, if you got a phone, man, any kind of computer skills, you can literally promote
Creating,
yourself.
uh,
Easy. You know what I'm
creating their
saying?
own mixtapes type stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why I was speaking about the program and stuff earlier about how Brian and Parkview and all them, like, they got a real deal program,
Oh,
like
social media and stuff like that? Yeah,
yeah,
they do. Because I be seeing it every now and then on Twitter. They be having, like, the pictures and stuff with their jersey on and stuff,
uh,
their cleats on and stuff.
and
Yeah.
they updated. You know
Yeah.
how well back in the day, you would have one person. You like, okay, they got you at 5'7", but they nobody updated your profile or nothing. Your stats, they still got you at 5'7", and you didn't grew to like 6'3", all state. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
conference or whatever. So it's like, man,
That
it's way
paperwork, I
better.
told you, man, they don't like doing that paperwork, that back end paperwork, man.
It's way better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm. So, and even with the classes that they got now, I'm like, man, what do we have? Like maybe 3 or 4 different classes besides the mains.
No,
Like,
we had some classes. We had East Lab,
mm-hmm,
had the business wing, which I took just about
mm-hmm,
every class in there.
right,
Accounting.
mm-hmm,
Then you had the wood. I don't know how long the wood shop, because I think he ended up passing. We was
yeah,
in school, right?
yeah,
The wood shop class.
I ain't go to
No, I didn't go to it either. That's kind of dangerous, man. Going there.
that. I
Um,
had that in junior high. I had that in junior high.
yeah. Was it
Miss,
McIntosh? Was the
yep,
teacher then? Yeah.
yep,
Um,
yeah.
man, shout
Hey,
out to Bunny, man. Man, couldn't help, man. That's a
yeah.
benefit. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we had some classes. Just some people just weren't interested in them.
Yeah.
I actually took the East Lab class. I was so bad though. She kicked me out. She's like,
Mhm.
"Nah, you can't be in this class, buddy." Like, I get it.
Yep. That was more so into the science and that accounting stuff. That's what I was into.
And making money, man. I was just going there making money, man. Like on the, I need to get that sound effect off what's my movie with Nas and DMX.
Shorty can't eat no books.
Yeah, man. Get money, man. Get money. Yo, shorty can't eat no books. Get money.
It's crazy. But the only thing it
Yeah,
took was patience, man.
yeah.
It's crazy as it
You
sound
had to
like.
go through. I had to go through the wall, man. I had to go in the woods a little bit, man. You know, get lost in the woods a little bit. Like, what am I doing?
Well,
But you know, you got to go through the woods, man. Like what I say, you know, a lot of times people get caught in their web. It's either girls,
mm,
drugs, or the streets.
yeah.
Or you go work in the workforce and you get lost in the workforce. You don't improve. You know, you improve your
Hmm.
value. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah. That
and
go ahead. Go
no, I
ahead.
said then you find out that you don't realize it's a skill. We just using it the wrong way.
Hmm.
Whether you're doing something in the streets, if you're really good at it, or doing something with talking to girls, you could be really good at it or something, or whether it's selling drugs, you don't realize if you're good at selling drugs, you probably would be good at like
Hmm.
franchises or something, or change. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. It's just where you put your
If you're
energy at.
good in the streets, you probably need to be like a higher security guard for real, like a legit security guard. If you don't got no record, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Yeah. That means
And
so
if you're
much.
good with the girl, you should work in sales. If you're selling dreams, but I never really wanted to work in sales. 'Cause I thought when I realized what I was doing, it's like, I mean, I didn't want to do it no more. But
Hmm. Yeah. See, I wasn't that type. I
what's that?
couldn't. I was never a good salesman, but I am a good salesman.
I
I
was
am.
never a good salesman. I'm a good salesman.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
weird.
the thing that I realized is that there's this thing that people assume that it's like this, but they
Hmm.
don't understand it's really like this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like some girls think that, you know, if I do this, I wear this, I get the attention, he's gonna like me. Yeah, he
Hmm.
may like you, but not what you think like is. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, and they don't understand. You know, a dude. Most I'm not gonna say all dudes, but there are a set of guys out there that you know they can look at you in a sexual capacity, but they don't like you. It's
Hmm.
only for a sexual thing. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
They don't care about, you know, your day. They don't care about how you feel. I've been there.
Hmm.
I'm talking. I done did it. Um, I ain't trying to hear none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Tell me about it after.
Yeah.
After the job get done, then talk about it. But don't talk about it right now. I ain't trying to hear all that. But sometimes people got this assumption of how the world is, and they don't understand how it should be, but they don't understand how the world really is. You know, they're kind of naive. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And my biggest take is from my biggest take from it all. Man, you gotta put some fillers in the back pocket. You
Yeah.
got to. You can't.
Always business,
Mhm.
never personal.
It's hard, man. Like, and that's what separate. You know, when you in survival mode, when you like, I was telling people at church, man, if you gonna struggle, man, struggle with God, man. Don't get outside of God if you're struggling, because when you get out into the world, into them streets, it's anything goes, man.
Mhm.
Anything goes. They don't care about how you feel. You know how many girls, like when I was younger, they be talking about that, talking about you go to church, man. You in my world. I don't care nothing about what you're talking about. You in my world. You in my car. And if you keep talking about it, I'm gonna drop you off. Go pick up somebody else. But some people do that though. They think, you know, they try to put their expectations on you. Like, nah, it ain't. I ain't going. I'm not the one for it.
Yeah.
But you know, everybody different, you know.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's
Yeah.
real.
But yeah, you gotta put those feelings in your back pocket. I think even with going to school, man, you know, telling why you did that 4 years, man, of getting it done, man. Whether I feel like it or not, man, just got to get
Mhm.
it done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Produce, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey
Because I
man,
want to.
hey, big ups to Mike for graduating, man. Come on, man. That's not an easy accomplishment.
Huh?
That's not easy, man.
Man.
Y'all
You
ain't
got to
checking
find ways to
in.
make it easy, though. That's the thing. Like, I
Uh,
think, we're going to talk about this on the podcast, too, but when
yeah.
you're dealing with people and personalities and you understand patterns,
Mm-hmm.
like, I understand teachers they're just like us. They work. It's not 9 to 5, but they work these hours. They want to go home just like we do.
Yeah.
You think this teacher got 35 students? They want to grade 35 papers.
Mm-mm.
You just don't want to be the first person, and you don't want to be the last person to turn something in. It's the thing. You want to be in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Cool balance.
Cause some of the classes, you be like, man, I know I didn't turn in nothing worth of nothing, and they still gave me a B or something. It's like, oh, I'll take it. I'm
Uh-huh.
not a perfectionist. I don't need all A's. I'm not a perfectionist. You know what I'm saying? Some
Mm-hmm.
people are, but I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just trying to pass. People get nervous. Oh my God, it's the end of the semester. Like, dude, calm down.
Yeah,
This dude trying to go home just like you is, man.
you been
Cause you
kicking
know
it.
now, I don't know if it's true, but I'm just saying from opinion. It seems like now with they trying to keep their retention up. They
Mm-hmm.
really don't want to fail you. They really don't. Because if
Mm-hmm.
they fail you, you're not gonna come back and they're gonna lose money. You know what I'm saying? That's how I
Mm-hmm.
looked at it anyway. But I still did the work. I just looked at it as if I just do enough work, I'll pass. I may not do 100% of it,
Yeah.
but if I can do like 85 to 90% of it, I'm good. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I'll be
Show
all
some
right.
show some effort at least. Yeah.
Yeah.
Real
I
deal.
build a rapport with the teacher. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Building relationships, man. That's
Yeah.
one of the number one things in business or just
Yeah.
in life, man. You got to build those
You got
relationships.
to build those relationships. Yeah. You got to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if it's real deal genuine, that makes it even better too.
Yeah. And then I seen this too, man. It said a CEO shares the number one red flag he sees in job candidates. Always be careful with the very smooth talkers.
Hmm.
If I show you this dude picture, man, he look like he like you remember the dude Jared? They used to work for Subway. This is what he kind of looked like. Went to jail for the $5 foot longs. Now he
Oh,
get the $5 foot long.
oh, goodness. Oh, man.
He said workers who are too self-promotional and careful to say the right words usually look out for themselves rather than their organization or the people around them. Wow.
Mm,
I don't know about them. That's kind of weird, but I
mm,
think CEOs it's a weird space to be in, man, cuz when you at the top, everybody looking at you kind of crazy cuz it's like, you at the top
yeah,
and you making most of the money in the company.
yeah.
But I think you got to understand how the hierarchy work in the business. You know what I'm saying? If you
Mm,
want to stay at the bottom of the hierarchy, that it's not that much money down there. You know what I'm saying? You
yeah,
got to find a way to move up. Got
yeah.
to.
Like I say, even once you do reach the top, you didn't build a rapport with um, the ones that really make the company money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a good thing.
Yeah.
But
When you reach the top, that's when you need to be start looking for. You can finance like. That's what I'm trying to tell kids, man. Like you go to school, get your value up, and then you get an education in something that you want to do later in life. And as far as business wise, they say if you want to be a doctor, you can do your own practice.
hmm
But when you first become a doctor, work at a hospital, get the money, and then get to the point where you can finance your business while working at a hospital. 'Cause that's what a lot of doctors do. They work at a hospital and they have their own practice at the same time.
hmm
Until they
hmm
make more money with their own practice, then they'll probably just start working their own practice and leave the hospital. But most of them don't. They'll still work the hospital and still
hmm
do their own practice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we just
Make
need
double
your
the money.
call. Yeah, we just
Make
need
double
your
the money. Hmm?
just need your own call. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
But we bring in the
You know what I'm saying?
specialists. We're gonna bring in the specialists. That's what it
Yeah.
called.
Yeah, man.
Mhm.
So you gotta find that way to make because we don't have inheritance and stuff like that, and
Mhm.
family trust and stuff. We don't got all that stuff in the hood, man.
Uh,
So
so
when
it's
you don't
something
got
doing to
that,
make
you
that
have to be
difference.
the one to start off and go get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and the
That's
ones
what
that
I'm
do,
realizing anyway.
and the ones that do, don't misuse it. You know what I'm
Yeah, that's true. You gotta have the education alone to go with it.
saying? Like, hey, you see somebody and they didn't work so hard and they passed down this stuff, man. Don't let this stuff go to waste. Don't
You
let
gotta
they
educate
hard
them
work.
though. That's why you see a lot
Yeah.
of people like what was the dude name? the kung fu dude said he didn't leave his son in there because he would have wasted it. He just give
Mm,
it to charity or something like that.
yeah, that's cold.
Yeah.
That's cold. Ain't it?
What's that?
No, it's cold because man, I say one day, man, that woman left all her stuff to a dog.
Who did?
It was a I think it was a woman or a man.
Oh wow.
One of 'em. She said, "Man, I ain't leaving none of them nothing." And
What if
that's
they were just kind of squatting around just to see if she's gonna die
yeah,
so they can see if they
yeah,
gonna get. You know what I'm saying?
that like Jerry Springer, like
Yeah.
Jerry Springer.
Yeah.
Man, he left all his fortune to the daughter y'all mistreated.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I said,
And they
"Ooh,
mad. They mad in the mug.
that man." They were.
Man.
I'm talking a black girl too, or a
Wow.
mix. Well, she was mixed, but you
Yeah.
know, they treated her wrong all them years, and then when he passed, he left it all to her.
Wow.
Like, that's tough. But
Man, I don't know, man. Sometimes like we, I think that's the tough part, man, too, about being in the hood. It's like, man, how far do you go with helping people, and when do you say enough's enough? Like, I can't go no further.
yeah,
Is there a limit?
yep, yeah, you'll know when it is. Trust me, you'll know when
Oh,
it
well,
is.
I'm with you. I'm trying to talk to people out here. I'm definitely with you.
You'll
You know,
know. Like it's on so much you can
cause some
do.
people, man, you help them, but they're not helping themselves. They put themselves in these bad positions sometimes. You know, like you got people that don't want to follow rules. Like they'll live in an apartment
Hmm.
and they'll tell you can't do this, you can't do that, but I'm gonna go do it anyway.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Or you can't rent this house because you got you got this
Hmm.
new a Newfoundland. What those them big dogs, a Newfoundland or something?
Oh shit,
You got this
man.
big dog like a lion. You can't live here. Well, I love dogs. Well, if you love dogs, you're not gonna live here. You know what I'm saying? Some people pick the dog over the house. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I guess
Man,
getting to stability, you realize stability. You be thinking, stability. Everybody can get to it. Then you realize like everybody do people want stability sometimes. Some people probably don't. But
that, I think what clicked in my mind, uh, like when I was say, I really need to own my own stuff.
yeah,
Not
100%.
something that's passed down or you got to wait on it, book or whatever.
Yeah,
It was when looking for a house to rent, and I said, okay, first it was the application fee. Okay, I wasn't tripping. Maybe
yeah.
it's part of it. Then it was like, no, I'm not renting to nobody that's not married. You can't have no dogs. You can't.
Mm,
And when I was younger then, so I'm
yeah.
like, man, what's up with all these rules? And then I thought about it. It's day stuff
Yep.
that they protect. So I
Yeah.
was like, dang, that's real though. I was like, that's real. I understand it completely. An older guy too. And it just clicked in my in Sherwood, knowing I probably wouldn't have stayed out there that long, but I'm just saying.
Yeah. Sherwood, that's a pretty cool place.
You have to think, man. I'm talking about early 20s. Stayed in Sherwood. Nah. Mm-mm. I was still wild then.
Yeah, you
Nah.
don't want to be out there wilding out.
Yeah, I don't want to be out there
Not out
wild.
there.
Yeah, so I was like, yeah, I kind of understood it. And was kind of glad that I had to go through it. 'Cause then it made me realize, like, man, you really need to own your own stuff. Quit playing.
And then the thing, like, I'm gonna put this on here. I gotta see how I'm gonna write. I'm gonna type this real quick. All right. What do you think about this? The tough part about the Section 8 mindset.
Mm.
Do you think that is like some people get stuck in that kind of way for the Section 8 because it's so cheap to live?
Yeah.
Or do you think it's really like a mindset that some people really dealing with in their mind? They can't um, break free of it.
Yeah, that the mindset is you have to go deeper into it because the mindset was embedded in their parents. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. Okay.
You know, which they it goes back to parents. The men got kicked out and moved through whatever, and it just became like a generational thing. But that's why like programs like the people like the Panthers and all that. That's why they shut it down so quick. Cause even though it was the same thing, but the government wanted to regulate it. You feel me?
I think too, man. Like I think I'm asking too, like the the stigma around it. Like
Yeah.
people that most people that live on Section 8, man, they just tear up the place they
Mm.
live in, man, and move to another place. Like we
Yeah.
rent out to a house that's Section 8.
Mhm. Yeah.
I seen it with my own two eyes. I'm not
Yeah.
stereotyping. I'm just saying
Yeah.
sometimes people don't like the facts. You know,
Yeah.
they say
We
you
know. We
stereotyping,
know
but it's the
people that
fact.
do this. We know it's people
Man,
like
I'm talking about destroy. It's like, man, how in the world do you
you know.
like y'all playing SummerSlam in here or something? Man?
Yeah.
Like holes
Kids.
in the wall.
Kids in there wrestling. You know what I'm saying? A
Man,
boyfriend that came over there that you
man.
ain't with. He didn't put holes in the wall, tore up these people's houses, and then want to go and move to Brad and Ben.
And then get mad when you don't get the security deposit back.
Yeah. You want to move over there, and you got that Section 8 mindset. I told when they tore down these projects, not everybody that grew up in the projects was bad people and had bad stuff, but we can't uh look over the fact that it is people that they just bad.
It's just
Goodness. Goodness.
man, boy,
Man, default bad. Kids bad. He got silver teeth and gold teeth. That boy is bad.
man.
And then you want people to not judge, but you I mean what else can they say?
That's true,
Cause you stuck in that mindset. Like,
boy,
yeah, we only pay like $120 and they gonna
man,
pay the rest.
man,
Damn, if you only paying $120, well, where the rest of your $800 going?
man. For real.
You
If
know?
you're getting that, you know what I'm saying? So
No,
yeah,
they getting it. It's just not recorded or documented.
yeah.
But
Cause
you
they
know,
talking about cutting. If they cut programs, man,
yeah,
whew,
it's the
that's gonna
ones that
suck.
really need it. That's what I'm saying. It's the ones
Yeah.
that really need
You
it.
know what's tough, man? Is when you get to right when you start getting into middle class, but you're not po, and you trying to get that neck up, but you're not making enough yet. It's really hard because you only got enough to just pay everything that you need to pay.
Mhm.
Not living outside your means. I'm just talking about within your means, buying food, rent, food, clothes, and and surviving. Cleaning, tissue, stuff like that. And you may only have $200 left over after your check. People like that, you can't even get help because they say you at the threshold. But that's
Oh,
when you really need the help, because I've been at
yes,
that place,
sir.
you know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
It's like, man, if I could just get a little more, if I could get
Yes,
$500
sir.
of food stamps, man, that would be a tremendous help. Well, they're like, nah, you can't get that because you over the threshold. Like,
Man,
man, I'm poor than a mug, you know what I'm saying?
man, I remember when I applied for housing. I applied for housing. It took me about 2 years, but then when I was getting ready to get on. I said, man, let me go to the interview. I was like, no, you know what, Pill, you don't even need it. But in that mindset, I was
Yeah,
like, sure, if I'm making this,
I know, right? If I could
yeah,
just get
yeah,
this, I could get
yeah,
over, man.
I go get
Boy,
over.
get over the system, man.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
get over
Yeah.
the system, be in jail.
Man, I remember, man, what really kind of woke me up is when I got fired from Red Cross. And like I say, was in the unemployment office, seeing dudes you grew up with you see like the mindset of people
Mhm.
of what they're going through, and I was like, man, I can't get stuck in this kind of mindset. You know what I'm saying? And it's like they go through the same cycle though. You know what I'm saying? You get a
Mhm.
job, work a job, get fired, go to unemployment, work that, then go find another job just so you won't, because the money exhausted out. Work that job for another couple years, then go to unemployment again. It's people like they like career unemployment people. It's crazy,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah.
And then just having to go through that trying to get food stamps really because you ain't got enough, and they tell you make too much or you this and that. It's like, man, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And it's
Mm-hmm.
people out there that really need it and they can't get it for whatever reason. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Man, go get a
Crazy,
part
man.
time. Go get a part time job and most stuff. Hey man,
Yeah.
ain't going to make it this much. I know this is coming every Tuesday.
Yeah, 100%. And then you forget to call. You got to remember to call on Sunday, man. Just call and put in 5 numbers, and people still don't want to do it. Man, I forgot, man.
It's coming every Tuesday. I want to do it. I just work a part time. Man, I'm trying to get on full
Yeah.
time. But it's just part of like.
When it's some people can't. It's hard for them to rebound, like get out of it. Cause
Mm-hmm.
what I learned is when I was at that lowest point, man, like people have lives just as well as you do.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't expect people to put down their lives or whatever they doing to come pull you up 24/7. You got to find a way to get out of the situation that you in. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Regardless if somebody come, help you or not.
Mm-hmm.
And so I thank my wife, man. My wife met me at that coming out of the low point, like really starting to come back up, but right kind of
Yeah.
still.
Yeah.
That's when you start to
Yeah.
shake up and dust yourself off. Like I didn't have
Yeah.
nothing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
I ain't had
but
nothing.
didn't have nothing, man. You know what I'm
Uh,
saying? And was going to school. Was I going to school when I think I was? I think I just started going back to school when I met her and stuff. So, but
dang. Damn.
man, listen, man, I'd have been low, man, at the lowest. And that's why I tell people they be thinking you be mean, but man, listen, you can get out of it, but you gotta slow down. You
Yeah.
gotta be smart with your decisions.
Mm-hmm.
Make good decisions, and it'll give you that momentum.
Yeah.
A bad
I,
decision, boy, just kill your momentum, man. Every
man.
time.
Like I speak
Huh?
my lowest. Like I'd have been homeless. When I say homeless, I'm talking about I had to sleep on a park bench a few nights, and I ended up going back to my grandma's house.
Yeah,
'Cause I was like, man, I can't do this. I
man.
can't do this. I can't do this. I can't go out like this.
Was it hot or was it cold? What
It was
season was it?
cold. It was cold.
Ooh,
It was cold.
ooh.
I'm talking about MacArthur. Sleep on MacArthur.
Oh,
Yeah, it's cold. You know
windy,
him.
windy.
Man, cold. And I went back to my grandma's house.
Yeah, man.
And I had filled out a no, I stayed with my grandma. And then I had walked to my cousin them house that was on Chester.
Yeah.
They ain't even want to let me in.
Wow.
And I was like, damn. So I was like, okay, well I just walked and I filled out an application
Yeah.
to do security.
All right.
I was like, man, filled out the application, do security. And then cause you know how Chester is, when you loop
Yeah.
around,
Yeah.
I came up Capital. Is it Capital? Yeah, Capital.
Yeah.
That's straight to lead straight to the Capital, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh
Okay.
huh.
Man, I filled out the application, do security there. I was like, okay. I was still smoking weed back then. I had shit else to do.
Yeah.
And I stopped at the food stamp office because I needed emergency stamps. Oh, I need
Yeah.
something, man. I ain't got nothing. I can't be grown and sitting in grandma's house. You know what I'm saying? She
Boy.
go to work. Grandma ain't
Man.
gonna pay that.
Boy.
So it's just us. You
Man.
know, I filled out the little application, and by the time filled out the application for the food stamps.
Yeah.
and I stopped by the library because I don't know if people know. Like that's all I do. That's
Yeah.
all I used to do is just go to the library and read.
Yeah.
Stop there, and by the time I made it home at my grandma's house, the job had called me for
Yeah.
no cap.
That was
They
up.
called before I even made it home. I was like, what? But here's the kicker part about it. I got the job. Mike, the only part about the job is you have to work 7 days a week. Well, shit, I'm there.
Yeah.
I'm there because I ain't got
Yeah.
nothing.
Right.
I ain't got
Yeah.
nothing. So that's it's a part of it. But to keep from going through those type of experiences, that's why I be so hard on kids or even adults. Like, nah, it's
Yeah, you got to be resilient, man. I think that's one thing I was conditioned circumstances grew up in to be resilient, man. How to make it, like understand what you have, work with what you have until you get
mm-hmm,
more.
mm-hmm,
But even when you get more, still not try to burn through the more.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
learn how to be resilient. That's real, man. See, my grandma worked at College Station in the cafeteria and still get commodity food.
Man,
She was making good money. She still
man,
go get commodity food because it was
uh,
free. You know what I'm saying?
done.
I be telling them at work, I was raised on every piece of commodity food you can imagine. And I'm 6'5", healthy, ain't had really no health problems, no high blood pressure. Thank God. None of that. You know what I'm saying? But I did get off of it when I got on my own. I like, nah, I ain't eating that no more. Put that salt down.
Mm-hmm.
Try to eat more healthy as I can. Now I got that body by Jake.
Yeah. Some bean eating mug, man.
Oh man, I eat so many beans. Now I can't eat beans no more like I used to, man.
Man,
I ate so many
man,
brown beans, man. Ugh.
brown, white.
Yep.
Yeah, man, it just
Great
kind of
Northern.
anyone. That was the same to me, but it
Every
wasn't
time you think they out of
the
beans, I got to eat. What? Who want lima beans? I don't want no lima beans, man.
same. There's one bean that I wasn't going. I
I can't
wasn't
put
gonna put.
sugar. I can't put sugar on lima beans, man.
That one bean you would never have to worry about me ever.
What's that? Lima beans?
That llamas, nah, I'm good on those. That's promise. I'm good
So
on
I'd rather you catch a bucket of brim, man. Just eat some little brim, choke on the bone a little bit. I'd rather do
those.
that.
Fooling with them llamas. My
Yeah,
mama used to
man.
make them, but my grandma nah, she didn't make those. But
Yeah.
it was so dope. She used to let me use a car.
Oh, your grandma?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I went to work. By the time I get off, it was about time for her to go to work.
Yeah.
Then and then it was like, oh,
That was the only time I really had a problem getting a job was when I got fired from Red Cross. Cause almost like it was a recession at that time too.
man, yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah. Them
like,
damn Democrats was in office. No,
and then when I remember when COVID started, I was like, man, it got to be something I should be doing with this time while the stuff to slow down. And that's when
hmm
I was praying about it. It was like, yeah, go ahead and finish school. And I got that job at Euler and was able to get that discount. But and being able to get that done, man, based on the insight God gave, that's what make it even more cool, man.
hmm
You know
hmm
what I'm saying? So
hmm
now I got to studying for this L. Said I need to start going to the library and reading, man.
Man, that was my spot. That was my
Yeah.
spot. There wasn't too many books that I didn't read. Wow, there. And they
Yeah,
kind
man. Like,
of go ahead.
no, I was just trying to. What you saying? The library. I was telling these kids, man, getting a job or like a career kind of job, man. Like job I'm in now, man. This week, after this week, they give us 2 weeks off at New Year's. The campus closed pretty much,
Mm-hmm.
so you get 2 paid weeks off. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
You know, but when you work at Walmart, that's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
not
Mm-hmm.
gonna happen. You got to get into those career kind of jobs, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I wasn't trying to put my life story out there, y'all, but
Oh
I'm
no, I
just
think
trying.
that's cool, man. Cause I
I'm
put my
just
life
trying to
story
let
out
you
there a
know,
couple
like,
times. I was talking about it when I was doing the degree journey the other day. I put it out there like, man, in order to get this job at Eula, I had to take a pay cut. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I was making pretty good money. I had to take a pay cut, man.
Yeah.
Like, I'll bring you in,
Yeah.
but Do you want to get hit in the shins or you want to get hit in the gut? Which one you want?
Mhm.
All right, man, hit me in the gut. Oh.
Yeah,
But
yeah, for real.
yeah,
I'm
I done
talking
made up for it now. But
every day, Mike. I'm talking about 365 every day, 9 to 5.
yeah. Oh, you talking about the
If
security job?
yeah,
Yeah.
dirt right when Katrina hit.
Ooh. Ooh.
9 to 5. You had to
Yeah.
be.
Ooh. Wow.
Yeah, you had to be there. It wasn't no exception. Yeah, my auntie after the end, then my auntie she dropped me off, and it was like, hey, I got off at 5. Well, I couldn't wait till about 6:30 to catch the bus after
Yeah.
him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It was a struggle.
Yeah.
It was a struggle. That was a real
But
deal.
but yeah, guys, be sure to man, we might be on tomorrow. Let them know we'll probably
Yeah.
tune in tomorrow, man. Definitely gonna be on Thursday, man. Y'all be sure to tune in, man. We'll come by and
Mama, I
drop some
made it.
game.
No.
Huh?
Mama, I made it. No.
Ha ha.
Time must rewind until the 8th grade, until the night when the DE agents first raided.
All right, guys. What you want to say before we get out of here, Pill?
Uh, don't forget, y'all need your them leads done. It's gonna be a busy one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Pull
you
that up
gonna
real
need
quick.
them.
Get
So
them leads done.
yeah,
REM lawn service.
yeah, you
Hit
might
them
not
up
get them done by Christmas, but you'll get them done before the New Year. So go ahead, tap in.
for sure. And with that, guys, we signing out this thing.